Hello and welcome back to Boston in Cambridge, Massachusetts for the Hooters Nationwide Series. It's the National Guard 450. Joining me once again, Stephen Paul III.
Oh, hello, Charles. Glad to be back. As we had some Arrowhead cigarettes last night, we are joining us live in the booth.
A little reference to the fact that Cassandra Renzi was the winner yesterday. She will be driving the 8 car here today, but before we get to that, let's show you your starting grid. On the pole, well, actually on the outside front row, Trevor Meacham starting alongside Momo Akari. Row 2, Katie Elizabeth and Joe Davis. Row 3, PJ Williams and Jeff James. Kyle Matthews will start alongside Kenny Bale in row 4, and Elijah Workman will start alongside Nick Pericles in row 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid.
Has anybody ever won in your series all three races in 1 week?
No, we have not had that happen. You saw Renzi there. We're going to get back a little bit farther here, and there's the points leader who comes in with a 123-point lead and has started in the top 5 in every race. Or, not started, but finished in the top 5 in every race.
Well, it's pretty hard to start in the top 5 at 38.
And on the final row, Alex Hawkins and Tom Gerard. So, Stephen, we saw a really calm race yesterday. Do you expect more of the same here today, or do you expect it to be a little bit crazier?
A little more, after watching practice, a lot more crazier. These nationwide cars are a lot easier to handle, and a lot of guys take more risks. So they're going to force the issue a little more, and whatever guards in, a big crash and a lot of hurt feelings.
A little bit of a short track, despite the Speedway name on it. But yes, Momo Akari now leads the field down. The pace car is pulled off. And the green flag is out for 50 laps here from Boston.
Let's hope no one falls 21 laps down again. That was a pretty shameful thing.
That was pretty funny, actually. Wow, Alex Hawkins quickly able to get to the inside line there from the final starting spot in the grid. Same for Matt Dixon.
Oh,
How
Matt
about
Dixon
that? Already to the inside line for Matt Dixon. Momo Akari leads lap 1.
He's got to be really careful. If there's a wreck, he's got to be really careful not to get involved.
Well, obviously he has experience. He's a two-time Coke Vanilla Cup Series winner, and he's probably worked his way up to the back, or up from the back at some point here. But yes, definitely got to be very careful.
Oh yeah, it's got to be extremely careful. You do not want to wreck somebody, and especially if the points leader.
Well, he started 38th, already up to 37th, which is actually quite impressive here on lap number 2, or after 2 laps.
I went from 43rd to first in one of Charles's races. I find that more impressive.
It's still impressive to go up there because he has to get from the top to the bottom there.
And it actually did happen. It was season 1.
Well, the field's spreading out already a little bit here.
Yes,
especially with the top 2. Momo Akari, Katie Elizabeth way out there. Kyle Matthews runs 3rd. And Marcus Bruner now into 4th with Seth Cole 5th. So quite the interesting start here. Definitely not what we were kind of expecting.
I was expecting a breakfast, but this is not what I was expecting.
And Matt Dixon already up to 33rd. Looking inside Ish Taylor.
If he gets the top 5 out of this would be amazing.
Would you be willing to already just give him the title if he does?
Yeah.
Almost into the top 30, and we're only 5 laps in. Sosnowski inside PJ Williams, Matt Dixon's teammate up here.
Yes, it is. As we see right here. Ooh, look at that, too. That 2 is actually holding it really, I can't say that name.
Momo Akari.
Momo Akari is holding it pretty good on his own up there. 64 speed challenge.
Her own. We have 2 women running 1-2 right now, Momo Akari and Katie Elizabeth. Then it's Kyle Matthews. Top 3 is all rookies as well. And Preston Plord's actually the top running veteran in 5th.
Running the yellow car, how ironic.
Check back in again on Matt Dixon on his way up to the field. He's already into the top 30.
He is flat flying.
Biggest mover by far, from 38th up to 29th already here in the early going. Roman Rahal, though, looks inside, so now that might end a little bit here for a while.
I think he's still going to be hard charging. I think he can get, if there's a rack, he needs to get up there.
Well, Katie Elizabeth peeking to the inside of Momo Akari here off turn number 4. Akari has led all 9 laps here so far.
Yeah. There comes Elizabeth. She is fighting hard in the bottom, trying to get the lead, trying to show us supremacy.
Top 7 all single file. Now it's top 8 as Meacham's gone past PJ Williams. Jake Baskinger now inside, as well as Chris Washer.
As we see, here comes the 20 car, 18. I'm getting confused now. The 18's coming on the ball. Here's Washer. Washer looks like he has a good car. If he can just get up to the front with that clean air and get that up to the lead, he needs a little bit of clean air.
Just looking at who ran the fastest lap so far in the early going, it's Katie Elizabeth here in second place. The top flight Dodge for Rusty Wallace Incorporated.
As you see, you're going through the field. Now we're having a quite spread out race, so what are we going to be talking about? There's nothing really exciting to talk about.
Well, wow, Matt Dixon up to 26th. Fending off the battle from Madison Williams, who's actually one of the 4 people who enters this race within a race. Those being Maxwell Chan, Brendan Patterson, Madison Williams. There's Madison.
And look, not really going up the hill not really going as much higher up the hill as they did in the truck race, which is not causing a lot of wrecks.
Definitely not. Well, and then just saying that, Nick Pericles.
Oh.
Well, there's Brendan Patterson, and looking, there's Maxwell Chan. So they're actually not that far ahead of him.
No,
Madison now just got underneath and let Cosmic Nova also pass Matt Dixon as well.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well. Oh.
Going back up to the front, Seth Cole now inside Marcus Bruno, and will get the 5th spot away. And we have a pass for the lead.
It's the pass for the lead.
Katie Elizabeth passes Momo Akari and stretches it out to a sizable gap already.
As we can see, we're going to have pit stops, but I feel like I don't know what I feel right now, because the race is pretty strung out. Like I said, it's either going to be wreck fest or strung out. Now it's strung out.
Well, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to see any cautions.
That's true.
Joe Davis, Chris Washer, Kyle Snosky, and Jake Bassinger right now the top 10. Looking through the field, here's the battle for the 13th position right now as PJ Williams has it, and Trevor Meacham will get it at the line.
Oh yeah, that's a great racer right here. As you can see, we've been partying at Boston a little too much last night after the truck race.
Kyle Sosnowski inside Joe Davis now for the 7th position. Or no, for 8th, sorry. Chris Washer grabbed 7th away from Joe Davis while we weren't looking. And Bassinger now inside. He wants the 9th spot. Workman's going to want 10th here.
Here comes the Reese's Big Cup. The big
promotional campaign there for the 29.
That's for the 2005 campaign. Reese's Big Cup's been dead for 7 years.
Looking through, trying to find someone, and how about this for 25th spot? Matt Dixon inside Brendan Patterson.
The only battle on the racetrack.
Well, that's a key battle as well. Patterson 136 points back of Matt Dixon coming in, and Brennan was 3rd in the points.
Dixon needs to, like, crazily save gas or, like, I don't know, one tire on his pit stop to keep the top 5.
Well, we'll see. He's got a good car, it looks like. Anything can happen as well, so trying to chase down the number 20 of Cosmic Nova. Although if Jeff James and Jerry Shelley can battle for a little while, that will help as well.
Will?
Hey, when that pace car interferes.
Yeah, we don't need a car. We don't need to look on the pace car.
Especially not when it's just looking at pit road.
This pace car again?
Yeah, well, the best battle on the track would be for 4th here between Seth Cole, Kyle Matthews, Marcus Bruno, and Chris Washer.
Chris Washer. He hasn't washed up the track in this race yet, which is pretty good. Now where's Cassandra?
Car number 8 is currently running in the 27th spot. Looking inside, Matt Dixon.
Whoa. Dixon went up high. Good.
That's the
Dixon.
14. That's Dixon right in front.
And look at Dixon just pack it in there, but it's not going to work. Oh, he might get a little more than he asked for.
Oh, Renzi. And here comes Patterson. He's going to shut the door on it. And will just fall to the 27th spot. Here comes his teammate, though. PJ Williams has been sliding back to 22nd already.
And look at this. Here he comes. I mean, this is one of the most... In Daytona, I don't know. I wasn't here. Green was a wreck fest. Last week was a death fest. Now this week's just a strung out fest.
Daytona is always just Daytona, pretty much. That's the explanation for that one.
That's all you can use for it.
So PJ Williams, though, will he let his teammate pass him by a little here in a moment? As, yeah, we are trying to search for a battle. We got Amanda Shelley inside of, sorry, whoops, wrong button. Inside Trevor Meacham.
And it's not really.
Oh, we have a blown up car.
Go.
It's Dylan Young. This could be a caution, and oh, it's going to be. We have a wreck.
Good job. Oh, Dixon's in it.
But so is Patterson. Patterson's in it as well. Madison got through, or at least was in front of it.
Wow, that took
Chan, the 24. What about Chan? Chan, I'm not sure. Chan's got damage.
I'm pretty sure he forgot where the apron was, Dylan Young.
3 out of the 4 cars that are within a race of the points leader.
He's still 20th.
Yeah, still 20th. He's going to be damaged, though, but a lot of guys are going to fall out as well. And everyone is coming down. And I'm not one to usually say too much like this, but that was an idiotic move by the 09 of Dylan Young.
Well, when you stay on track with a blown engine right in front of the whole field, you know something bad's going to happen. I guess he really wanted a caution.
Now, what I will say is that I will give him benefit of the doubt. It kind of looks like what happened there was as he was coming down the track, Amanda Shelley just gets into him while on the apron, and then the rest was history at that point. Four tires going on the 64 and the 2. And down and away, 64. Then it's going to be the 2. Then the 1 of Preston Plord. Then Kyle Matthews and Seth Cole, your top 5 off pit road. Let's take a look back at what happened.
Let's see if the 14's still out there.
Well, we can figure that out when we get back to the green flag.
Okay.
And we're back, and this is where it all starts. Dylan Young's going to blow up just past the start-finish line here.
I mean, the engine clearly goes. I mean, he lost.
Looks like what it is. He lets the 2910 try and go by, and as he comes down the track, he's going to get in the way at the 34. 36 tries to go low, but clips the apron. There's Maxwell Chan and Cosmic Nova getting involved. Kyle Thomas, and then here comes Dixon and Patterson. So 3 out of the 4 title contenders coming into this one, pretty much.
But it's still worth noting that the 14's still out there. If there's a big pile up, he can still get it. And then we had a little
we had a nice little incident here, starting with the 43 of Nick Pericles.
You know, I don't know what he's thinking down there. I'm stuck. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Idiot. Get out of my way. Hey. Get out of my way. Hey. Get out of my way. All right, there we go.
And then watch this.
I'm last place. I got to do something.
You don't need narration for this. This just speaks for itself again. Now you see he's passing people on the apron. No harm, no foul, but watch this.
How to Be an Asshole in 2003.
And unfortunately for Chris Louvier, he's going to find that pit wall. So, with that, we will bring you back for the green flag here and recap who is all out of this race. We're not quite sure what the punishment may or may not be for Pericles, but he has been invited to the hauler after this one.
Yes, he has been.
And we are back. Alex Hawkins, Kenny Bale, Dylan Young, Kyle Thomas, Zachary Fitzwater, Chris Louvier, and Brendan Patterson have all retired. Gabe Williams is still running but 2 laps down. PJ Williams and Nick Pericles are 1 lap down.
The pit waller.
Katie Elizabeth is your leader. Then Momo Akari, Preston Plord, Kyle Matthews, Seth Cole, Marcus Bruno, Jake Baskinger, Chris Washer, Kyle Sosnowski, and Trevor Meacham the top 10. Drew Austin runs 11th. Elijah Workman, Tom Gerard, Roman Rahal, Jeff James, Jerry Shelley, Amanda Shelley, Madison Williams, Maxwell Chan, and John Wilson the top 20. And Mac Dixon, your points leader, will restart 24th. He's going to still be the points leader leaving here. Because at this rate, Madison Williams, Maxwell Chan are nowhere close to being able to overtake him. And he's nowhere close to probably being overtaken. As the green flag is back out.
Top 10. You can still get a top 10 for the 2 tracks.
Well, and we might get one with how slow PJ Williams and or Gabe Williams are.
Now, will anybody come in and out of the pit?
Oh boy, they're 3 wide right behind the 2 lap cars that are off the pace.
This is the talent level. Let's just say that again.
Oh, Kyle Sosnowski!
Oh my lord!
4 wide! 4 wide! They're bouncing off each other!
Not gonna work!
They're bouncing off each other! How are we still green? How?
Still green.
How? Just how?
Now that is awesome.
How are we still green flag racing? I will not know and do not want to know.
Oh Lord Jesus.
So Seth Cole now in the madness gets up to 3rd and is inside for 2nd. Seth's still looking for his first nationwide win, and he actually has the other 2. If he can get that nationwide win, it's a clean sweep.
If anybody's skipping through that race, I think you should go back a few seconds and watch that. Oh no!
Spin, but no caution.
Who spun? I didn't get the caution. Who spun?
I don't know. We're going to have to take a look back at that when we get a chance, if you remember. Steven, if I don't remind me, lap 33, we need to take a look at who spun.
Okay. I think someone really did a good 360, but no caution.
Wow. So Seth Cole now right on the back bumper. Here he comes inside, peeking for the race lead.
Okay, we got a spin, and here comes Seth. Seth had
Team
a struggling
Renzi
race.
to the race lead, the U.S. Marines.
Seth had a struggling race yesterday, fell back from the top 5, and caused a wreck, so he looks like to redeem himself today.
Marcus Bruno, the Brazilian, up in 3rd. Chris Washer 4th, and Kyle Matthews now runs 5th. As Katie Elizabeth way at the track is going to lose at least 1, maybe even 2 more spots.
Yeah, look, 64 is not that strong after that adjustment.
Yeah, not quite sure what adjustment they made on the car, but apparently it did not work, at least here in the early going of this run.
And I have been confirmed that Max Dixon's top 5 streak is over. We ruined one last night, and we ruined one today. Whose day will we ruin tomorrow?
I don't know. I'd have to take a look at. Well, even still, he's going to have an impressive points lead because Maxwell Chan runs 29th. Madison Williams is currently running 12th, but still not going to be enough to overtake the points lead.
We can continue Tom Gerard's losing streak that well.
I'm hoping for that to end. That is way too long of a winless streak, especially for Cup.
Yeah, it's a long, long time. But maybe he shouldn't be driving the big brown truck on track.
Well, that's his first season, the big brown truck.
Oh. Well, apparently I gotta pay attention more to these races.
Or at least to who's in what car.
Or that too.
I mean, season 1 he was with Penske, could not grab a win. Of course, he missed a race as well.
Well, that does not help.
And then there's other. I don't remember what he drove last season. I really don't. Oh well.
He's been driving so long without a win, everybody forgets.
Well, Drew Austin now makes a move for 7th, and Momo Akari inside for 8th. Madison still runs 12th. Let's take a look through the field. Oh boy, wow. Troy Kang makes a move inside Joe Davis and will make it work.
At 31st.
Yeah, unfortunate, but oh well. Could be worse, I guess, for him.
Yep.
But inside 10 laps to go already, 7 to go at the stripe. Seth Cole looking to be the 4th person to complete the clean sweep and win in all 3 Reebok, Truck, Hooters Nationwide, and Coke Vanilla Cup Series action. Marcus Bruno, Chris Washer. Chris is looking for his 3rd career Hooters Nationwide win. His other 2 wins coming at Bristol and Bristol. Or no, it's Martinsville and Martinsville, that's right. Never mind.
Martinsville. Someone's got to think the short track.
Well, and look at this. He's running 3rd at Boston. A speedway by nature and name, but pretty much acts like a short track from time to time.
Yes, it does.
Drew Austin up into the top 5 looking for 4th.
Oh, you're looking right down the bottom right there.
And you know, Seth Cole is loving to see this in his rearview mirror. He's loving Chris taking up Marcus Bruno's time with 5 laps to go here from Boston. Matthews way up the track. Probably is going to lose a spot here to Preston Plord as well. Preston tried for a dive bomb attempt, but wasn't close enough. Oh, and they're going to catch up to PJ Williams right here, right now.
Oh, bad spot.
Seth's going to get underneath them, but it's going to lose quite a bit of time here to Bruno.
Oh,
and Bruno gets caught up as well. So that's probably going to be the race. Unless they catch up to Mary Shelley. Drew Austin now inside for 3rd and is going to use PJ Williams as a pick.
Yeah, it looks like it's 25 here.
Quite sizable margin now as Kyle Matthews is going to catch up to Chris Washer with help from PJ Williams.
Now the thing is, a 12-car costs the wreck in this next 2 laps.
Well, the caution would have to come out before they reach the stripe. If they get the white flag, they will race it back no matter what. There will not be a green-white checkered attempt. So here they come out, turn number 4. Seth Cole is going to see the white flag. He's got 1 lap from the clean sweep. Does Drew Austin have anything for him? Could Kyle Collins prove to be a factor here?
I think he will.
Through turns 3 and 4, Seth has to go to the high side. Drew Austin does the same. And it'll be Seth Cole becoming the 4th person to complete the clean sweep.
Yeah,
he wins the National Guard 450.
The roar of the crowd. Woo! So, you know, great win by Seth there.
So your top 10 here today as the standings just become official. Seth Cole, Drew Austin, Marcus Bruno, Chris Washer, Kyle Matthews, Roman Rahal, Jerry Shelley, Preston Plord, Madison Williams, and Momo Akari. The pole sitter will finish 10th here today.
Alright. Alright, go ahead, Gerald. Sorry.
It's nothing. Jake Bassinger, Tom Gerard, Troy King all finishing a lap down here today. Almost looks like there's pit stops at some point here.
Yeah, almost does. Some guys could make it at the end.
So I'll hand it over to Steven here for his rundown of, or his opinion at least, of today's race.
Strung out, one big wreck. Good win for Seth. Good guy to see him win. And now we're going to go check out the Marine 4.
Well, so yes, like he said, the Marines will be partying here tonight. Seth Cole, your winner here today. For Stephen Paul III, I'm Gordon Fan 291, and this has been a production of the INORL Racing and Contained. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Cup race, the Net Zero 500 from Boston. We'll see you guys then. Well, just as we signed off, Stephen reminded me about this, and this is what happened. That we saw the smoke but did not bring out the caution. John Wilson's going to come up into Tom Gerard, up into PJ Williams, and around they... Oh, well, that's why the caution didn't come out. No one actually ever went around.
No,
Nice
but they
little
went full
save.
wide. And then, yeah, good save.
Oh, Duncan, John Wilson just putting it into the middle there.
Man, the 4 wides are really working well today for some reason.
Yeah, they really did. So, once again, congrats to Seth Cole. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Seth Cole coming down to celebrate a huge win here at Boston. Oh shoot, forgot to turn that down. Oh well. So Seth Cole coming down to pull in victory lane, and we'll see you once again. We'll see you tomorrow for the Cup races. He has one more garage entry to go in before he gets over there. There it is. And pulls it into the Boston International Speedway victory lane. We'll see you guys tomorrow.